Hey you guys, it's Casey. Welcome back to my channel. Today is a big day. Today my fifth grader had her promotion ceremony. Do not call it a graduation ceremony. She had a promotion ceremony, which means that she will be in sixth grade. So I've only cried like 3 times today. Not bad. She's my oldest. I'll just tell you guys that I had a really hard time having kids. Charlotte is my oldest. She's 11. And before her, I had 6 miscarriages. And to have her, I did not have to go through in vitro because we could get pregnant. We just couldn't stay pregnant. So I took a bunch of hormones and shots and pills and patches and all kinds of things. I can't even, it was a lot in order to have her. So she, I mean, I hope everyone's kids are cherished, but she's just for us, like, when you don't think you might, like, you might not be able to do it and you might not have kids, and it's something that your heart just desires. It's like all of the achievements, feel bigger or more, I'm more grateful for. I mean, and you know, so that's, it's just a very emotional day. It's also pouring rain. And, so it was, a really wonderful ceremony and we took her to lunch. And so when I got home, I had a package. So I thought, hey, like, let's show the package. So this is a new to me vendor, the scented Squirrel. And this is a magnet, which is cool. It is, these are handmade in Kent, Ohio. Catherine's King, if you, I know you're in Oregon, right? No, you're in Oregon. So never mind. I was like, oh, look, another, oh, but no, never mind. Ignore me. Anyway, so the owner is Jess Dickey. Let me tell you what I love about Jess. So if you follow any other wax groups, Jess is on there. Like if you are on L3 or Tea Time or Rainbow Melts or whatever, like she's on there. There are some groups that if you're a vendor, you can't, like they won't let you join. It's like an exclusive club. But Jess doesn't just like sell wax, like she buys wax. She's a wax person. So it's not just like a business for her. You can tell it's like a love for her. So I think that's pretty cool. I've seen her in Jim's daughter also, which I really, I'm starting to really like that vendor too. So I just like to see, I like to see people supporting each other, building each other up. And I can tell that there are like friendships and relationships. And I like that it doesn't have to be like cutthroat, competitive, like thing. And I appreciate that. So this is my first order and I stayed small on purpose. I'm trying to just be really thoughtful about things that I get and new vendors. So I just got some, just a small order, but I'm really pleased with the order that I got. So I got 2 samples. This is the first one and it's vanilla bean marshmallow, black chamomile, and blue sugar. And I haven't smelled any of these, so I'm really excited. Oh, that one smells really nice. So the vanilla bean marshmallow makes it creamy, but the tea note mixed with the blue sugar makes it really kind of perfumey smelling. So blue sugar is typically a more masculine leaning scent, but because of the other notes in here, it really reads kind of powder for perfumey. It smells good. And then this one is lavender marshmallow, and I feel like everybody has a lavender marshmallow, so it's good. It's good. It's an herbally lavender, but not too herbally. So it's actually, I'm starting to really not like herbal lavender, but this is not too herbally, so it's actually very good. So I got 2 of these boxes. I love how it's packaged, honestly. This box that it came in is like really good quality. I know that that's silly, but sometimes you just like appreciate the cardboard. I don't know, I do. So I got this, I was really, like I saw that she was having this maybe a month or two ago, and I was super intrigued by it because I have never ever smelled this oil. And so I was like, I'm getting these samplers. So I got 2 samplers, and the samplers were based on the spiced honey and tonka oil. So it was other things mixed with spiced honey and tonka, and I have never smelled spiced honey and tonka. And I do know I love tonka, and so I was like, I'm trying that. That's on my radar. So I have the problem that these, any sampler is usually is about 2-ish ounces for each scent. And I like to put them in my open concept, which has 4 warmers, which I know is excessive, but I like to be able to melt, even if I just melt in 2 warmers, I feel like it doesn't fill the space. So I like to have enough. So I got 2 samplers, and I try not to do that in vendors that have like smaller openings, but Jess had said that there were still some available and stuff. So I didn't feel like I was like being stingy. So this is the first one, and it is Boardwalk Walk Marshmallow Clouds, Spiced Honey and Tonka. So I definitely get the Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds, which is kind of like, it to me always reads perfumey. I know some people smell like the marshmallow and that it reads bakery to them. Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds always to me reads perfumey, always. So I smell that, and then the honey, I was a little bit nervous because sometimes honey can be like too sweet, but I do not smell it as too sweet in this. It's just like a really lovely, kind of warm, perfumey scent. So that's actually very nice. And so I also noticed this, that on some of the blends, it puts the first note and then spiced honey and tonka, and then the other ones, like this one, has spiced honey and tonka first and then fresh squeezed oranges. So I'm wondering if that's just a labeling thing or if like it's a percentage thing. So this one is adding fresh squeezed orange. Oh, this smells really good. So fresh squeezed orange to me is kind of a hard one on my nose because I love Satsuma. It's very deep and like rich orange, you know, like deep, complex orange. And so then when I smell other oranges, they almost read a little bit artificial, but then also like a little bit like oily. Like, you know how if you take an orange and you like rubbed it on a piece of paper towel or whatever, and it kind of has like that oil quality on the rind that, or if you bit into the rind and it's got that kind of white part that's a little bit bitter, that's kind of the smell that I get from most fresh squeezed orange. But this is actually really nice. It does not have that bitter note to me. And that honey actually is not super present, but you can still smell it sweetening things. That one's really good. I really do like that one very much. This one is spiced honey and tonka, blackberry and vanilla creme. This one's really good too. So I don't know if vanilla creme, you guys might know, is, and it's creme spelled like, can you see C-R-E-M-E? Kind of like not cream, like creme. If that oil reads to you guys also like a little bit musky, but that kind of reads this way, but not in the way that I hate, because I do hate a musky note. But this is not that kind of musky. It's like, it's kind of like amber, with a very sweet quality from, I guess, the honey. It's really nice. What's really interesting about all of these is that they smell very complex. Like they smell like, it doesn't smell like you put 2 oils together and it was like, you know, this, like, you know, blackberry jam and butter cookies, like mixed together. Like it doesn't smell like, you know, donut and strawberry jam, or, you know, Palo Santo and raindrops. It doesn't smell like you just put 2 things together. It smells like it's all blended to make a new scent. All 3 of those so far go that way. This one is spiced honey and birch and black pepper. I love birch and black pepper. Oh, this, guys, this is incredible. So, wow. Birch and black pepper, I think, is a Bath & Body Works dupe. I'm not sure because I'm not a big Bath & Body Works person. But I think it is. And don't let birch and black pepper freak you out. It is kind of a cologne-y note. It does have a woody quality, but it doesn't smell like, it doesn't smell like pine or any of those kind of astringent kind of woods. It's kind of just a deep, not a deep, it's like a bright wood. So like a kind of a light colored wood. My father did a lot of barbecuing, and barbecue's big in my family. I'm from the South. And so like the smell of woods is super different to me. I can smell the difference between mesquite and apple and oak. Like though, like I can smell the difference between those notes. We don't have a lot of birch trees in my area in Texas, really, especially South Texas. But birch wood itself just has a particular smell that's kind of a more light wood scent, if that makes sense. And then the black pepper, it doesn't make you sneeze or anything. It just makes it warm. But the tonka really comes through. This one's super good. This one might be my fave. Okay. But then there's this one. Palo Santo, toasted marshmallow, and spiced honey and tonka. You guys, I love Palo Santo. I am like such a basic girl. Like, I know that that's like all the rage, but I can't get enough. Oh, okay. So the Palo is really light in this. I get mostly marshmallow. And I get a little bit of tonka, but really hardly any Palo Santo. Mostly the marshmallow. And that's really unusual because mostly when you get toasted marshmallow, unless it's the only oil, you don't really smell it. It really creams stuff up, but it's good. And then this is the last one, spiced honey and tonka, Vermont honey apple and santal. And it's like purple. Oh, this is lovely. So don't let the honeyed apple freak you out. If you're not an apple person, it doesn't smell spicy or anything. It just smells really, like I can't even pick out that it's apple, but I can smell it like a fruity note. It's mixed really well. This is the girliest of them all. This is the most girly. Okay, so y'all, there's not a bad one in the bunch. I love all of them, honestly. The birch and black pepper is my fave. But they're all super good. And I would definitely repurchase. If there are any left on the site, probably not at this point. But if there are, you guys should go grab them. Because guys, look, I got this much. Okay, so I got 6 of these snap bars for like 11 bucks. Y'all, 11 bucks. Like, I mean, you really, like, you cannot beat that. I don't care who you are. Like, so these were like $1.50 for one. Like, please. And they all smell amazing. So I'm excited. I like that she has the scent notes. She has a pour date, and she has her logo. So all of these are really, really good. I would recommend checking out the Scented Squirrel if you haven't before. Like I said, I really like to support vendors that are good people, not just making a buck. So Jess seems like that kind of person. In fact, there's like a charity thing going on for one of the admins from Wax Chat or Obsessed with Wax, one of the wax groups, and Jess is on there. And like, for small companies to be like, hey, I'll donate, like, Like, this is part of my people. These are my community members, and I'm gonna donate my product so that I can help raise money. Like, I appreciate that. And, you know, not to say anything bad about the bigger vendors, but I don't traditionally see Rose Girls, L3, Super Tarts, like on those fundraiser things. And maybe it's because they don't know about them, or they don't know those people, or whatever. Like, I'm not saying that they're, you know, or maybe somebody didn't reach out to them, or maybe they're too busy to follow those groups. I don't know. But I always see Scented Squirrel. I always see Britta's. I've seen, you know, recently a lot of Jim's daughter. Like, I've seen Ash's Scents. Like, I love that community, those people, like, you know, I've seen Waxy Taffy. I haven't bought from them, but they always seem like they contribute. And that kind of stuff, like, it sticks in my mind and makes me think, like, I see Broadway Wax. You know, those people are part of the community that I love. So I want to support people like that. So anyways, I would definitely check out the sampler. If it's still available, I would highly recommend it. It really does, all of them smell really fabulous. You know, I'm not going to sugarcoat, but they all do really smell very fabulous. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye, y'all.